ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, all that shit gonna be in there. All that shit gonna be in there.
Okay. It's your boy, the unapologetic atheist, back at it again with another nameless podcast. We here with our boys, Almighty the Great, Beat Midnight, and it's your boy Jay. We here to talk about something real spicy today. As you already seen by the title of the video, we're gonna get into it. Why these niggas ain't shit. But to begin off, we're gonna start off with something light. Right, we're gonna talk about what everybody's been talking about for the past 2 weeks, week and a half. The slap heard around the world. We're gonna talk about it, give our hot, unimportant takes about it, and then we're gonna transition to what you guys came here to see. But everything you'll see ties into one another. Before we get into it, I'm gonna pass it over to my other host. Let them formally introduce themselves. Go ahead, guys, take off.
What's good, everybody? Dudley. What's good, everybody, man? It's your boy, Almighty the Great here, a.k.a. Dudley Hyuga, back at it again with another fucking fantastic podcast, man. As you already know, we're about to fucking talk about the Will Smack, boy. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga slapped the shit out of him.
Not even the Will Smith, the Will Smack.
Nigga said the Will Smack.
That's what you gotta call it, boy. Nigga sent that nigga to the shadow realms, boy. But anyways, man, I'm gonna pass it to my boy. What you call Be Midnight 9? What's the word?
Dick sucker. I ain't really got much. I'm not about to fuck around and do intros. But shit, I'm ready when you is.
All right, bet.
Pass it on to Jerron.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just ready to talk about it because it's a hot topic I've been wanting to talk about for a while. So hopefully, I'm just ready to talk. To be honest,
in the next video, Jerron's internet will be a little bit better, so he doesn't.
It's still acting up.
Yo, bro, you be talking and your words do a speed run. I'm like,
I am weak.
But at this point, I don't know what the hell it is.
So it's all good. So Dudley, do you have the video queued up for us to watch real quick? So I know everybody's already seen it, but fuck it, we're gonna see it again because that shit was hilarious. I'm not even gonna lie. That's my first time I saw that shit. I was like, yo, ain't no way. This shit is too funny, bro. I was like, ain't no way. This shit is hilarious. But whenever you're ready to drop it, Almighty.
I got you, man. I got you.
But like, while we wait for him, like, you know, if you guys seen that shit, and like, you know, let us know how you would have reacted if somebody, you know, you out here doing your job. Imagine you at work, bro, right? Just doing your job. You're doing what you're being paid to do, and some nigga don't like how you're doing your job. He comes in, he smacks you. You just gonna stand there all professional and shit? I really want to know like how somebody would react. Like, yo, Brian, let's say, right, you out here, you trying to sell a car. Like you talking to the guy and he not like, and then the nigga just walks up and smacks you in front of the whole showroom, in front of your manager, in front of Ronnie, in front of everybody. Are you really gonna just stand there and look at him like, are you gonna buy this car?
That explanation makes zero sense to me. It's very unrealistic. Why would someone just smack me while I'm getting a car?
Because let's say like you say they're not approved because their credit is too low, and they're like, why?
If you want to fight me because your credit's low, I'll put the brakes on you, bro. I don't give a shit. It's not my problem, bro. Now you got two issues to deal with, me and your credit score. Which one you gonna solve first?
Nah, bro. Imagine, yo, Jerron, like you out here making a delivery, and some guy like he's like, yo, bro, this wasn't what I ordered, and then hits you for what? Like I had nothing to do with it. I'm just here doing my job, and niggas is really gonna get mad at you, bro. Like that, like
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm throwing the box in his face.
I ain't
gonna lie. I'm throwing the box in his face, bro.
Hold on, give me a second. Let me load up to the stream right now.
The video is up, man.
The video is 1 minute and 23 seconds.
We just want to see I just want to see the slap.
Just the slap, bro.
Just want to see the smack.
I just want to see the slap. Go ahead, Almighty, drop it, bro.
Damn, bro. Little baby Chris Rock gonna feel that shit.
You know who's got the hardest job tonight? Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win. He is praying.
That's funny. I get
Will Smith wins, like, please, Lord.
I was about to say.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
Real quick. Dying.
Look at that nigga. Yo, hold on, bro. Look at that nigga's face, though.
He dying. That shit is
nigga cheesing, bro.
That's the only time Will Smith has ever been happy in that relationship.
Bro.
Nah, bro.
That was a nice one. Okay.
Nah, bro. Pause it. Pause it right here. Pause it right here. Pause it right here, bro. It's this is like because bro, how you gonna just like put your hands behind your back folded? You see a nigga walking up to you, bro. I'm getting ready to defend myself.
Think about it. It's in the Oscars where everybody's watching. You really think a nigga gonna fumble his bag like that though?
I'm not gonna think he's gonna come up there to smack me. I'm gonna think he's gonna come up here to give me a dap. So I'm gonna get ready for a dap or something. I'm not lacking like this, bro. Both hands behind my back. That's lacking. You're lacking, bro. Go ahead, bro. It's the swagger, bro. He walked up with some swagger.
Yo, hold on. Go back a little. Go back a little bit. Right when Will was turning around, bro.
Oh, you the smile you're talking about, right?
Yo, just watch Will's face when he's like, bro. It's just so. If he can slow down, look right there. This man is cheesing his ass off, bro. And he just changed up like, nah, I gotta be serious.
For real, bro.
Nigga was still laughing at the joke.
That's a fact, bro. That nigga was cheesing at that joke, bro.
He's like, God damn, I really gotta get up there and smack this nigga. Like that shit was funny.
Smacking shit out of him, bro.
Damn,
that shit was funny, bro.
Yo.
Will Smith is a comedian, bro. He's a comedian, so he knows like what's something really ill, bro. You ever been like niggas make jokes like when we hear something like that's really fucked up,
yeah,
that shit's hilarious. I'm kind of gonna laugh, like
it's just
I'm gonna laugh if it's funny. I'm gonna laugh, bro. But go ahead, Almighty. You were saying?
Yeah, you know what? You know what's fucked up with this nigga Brian don't watch Attack on Titan, so he's not gonna know what we're talking about. But remember the scene when this nigga Eric came behind his father?
You don't watch it?
You gonna let that nigga slap your bitch like that?
Bro.
Damn.
Wow, dude. It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Like, for real,
nah, pause it right there. That woman in the background, her face expressions kill me the whole time, bro.
Bro, what just happened?
I think what you go, where is it?
I'm going.
Boom, there it is. Okay? She just said, I'm like, ooh, okay.
Yo, she just there like, oh, crazy. That's crazy.
I wouldn't know how to proceed, bro.
Greatest night in the history of
I wouldn't know how to proceed, bro. Like,
okay.
I promise.
Nah, you could tell he did it too in the other videos.
Yo, bro, I remember I had remember when I was telling you about I had a customer, I was in her crib and she told me I better fix her fucking internet right now.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you're not gonna talk to me like that, and I made my way out to the car on the phone.
Yeah.
Trying to pick me up. It took some real Chris Rock strength for me to not smack the fire out this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like she opened my door and tried to grab me. You better come fix my internet inside.
What the fuck?
Are you out of your mind? I'm like, bro, I'm here as a favor to you.
Wait, was you inside her crib?
Yeah, so I get to the crib, right?
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be installed for 2 TVs and internet. Mm-hmm. But the way she wants her shit set up, she wants it like fish through the walls. I'm not real good like that, so I'm not really trying to fish it through. I'm like, I can make a hole in the floor and throw it through the floor. She's like, no, she wants it a specific way. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna call my manager. I'm like, this is how we do it. We don't really do wall fishes as a team, because like, but if you want it done, we can always reschedule it for Spectrum, and we can always have like one of their technicians come out. She's like, oh, so you're not gonna fix my internet? I'm like, okay, if you want, I can have your internet hooked up for now. You know, I won't even get paid. I'll help you out. Just fix your internet for you, no problem. And then you can still have Spectrum come out. The lady, I'm trying to explain it to her, and then she just catching an attitude. I'm like, shit, please don't. And then she raises her voice.
I love you.
God damn. So I just stand there and I stare at her face just like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, oh, you're just gonna stand there, not gonna do nothing. I'm like, you're gonna lower your voice. And she's like, nope. I'm like, okay. So I started picking my shit and getting ready to go. Bro, I get in the car, I close the door, and I turn the key, I start the car, bro. And when Shorty has the nerve to open the door and
now to keep talking mouth for mouth, I was trying to pause it.
That's beast, bro. Like, how you gonna like fucking try to like? I'm here as a favor to you, bro. Like, some people really have no home training, bro. They really think, oh, I can do whatever I fucking feel like whenever I feel like it. Yeah. No, bro. There are consequences for your action, bro. Now you sat home with no internet. Dumb bitch, bro. It is, because I hate being with no internet. I'm not gonna lie to you. That is tragic.
But yeah, back to the point.
Go ahead. how old, she was early like 40s, like early 50s. Like she was old.
But yeah, back to the point, man. I don't know if it's true or not, but recently they said I think they said Jada, even though Will Smith did smack this nigga Chris Rock to protect her, I don't know if it's true, but it states that Jada didn't want him to do that, and now this nigga out here look even goofier. Than what he did, bro.
That's bad.
Fuck? Oh yeah, talk about that. Yo, Jerome, what you got to say for your client, bro? You was defending the fuck out that nigga. What you got to say for your client?
Oh, wait, defending who?
Will, you was defending the fuck out.
No. I was never defending Will. I was the one guy to say, bro, this whole shit was fake. I was one guy was saying that. I was never defending Will, bro.
Hold on, real quick. To stay on what you just said, Almighty, about the fact that she said, "Oh, I never even wanted him to do that." Like, don't do that. That's your husband, bro. He already went out there and humiliated himself on fucking national TV. At least have his back, bro.
I know.
That's true.
I agree with that. But
that's kind of fucked up. I'm like, I know we titled this video "Why Men Ain't Shit," but Jada, you a man. You bald as fuck. You a nigga. Shit, don't smack me. Don't smack me. Don't smack me.
Wow. You finna get smacked too. I'm not gonna lie.
No. I ain't
better
gonna
watch
lie.
your back, boy.
They're treating Jada like she got cancer, bro. And that's the only thing I don't agree with, bro. Like, niggas get bald every day, bro. This probably
what sickness does she have, though?
Alopecia.
I think, yeah.
What do you mean niggas is treating her like she has cancer?
Don't you
like I know she got some type of sickness.
Who treated her as if she got cancer?
They make it sound like she got cancer because Chris Rock make fun of.
Yeah, like the whole.
But if you look at the cover of G.I. hold on.
G.I. Jane?
Whatever the fuck it is.
Bro,
the bitch is literally bald.
Yeah, she's a bad bitch.
So I don't think it was a ball joke. I think it was a movie joke.
Yeah, like I'm gonna ask you, like
he said, when are we?
Yeah, he said it.
Too. He said the sequel because everybody's making fucking sequels nowadays. When are we gonna see you in the sequel? Because you a badass bitch too. With your bald ass.
Wait. Let me get up on the actual joke itself. You feel like even though he was like focused on the movie itself, in Jada's situation, is it
even okay?
I think that it was still wrong.
No. At the end of the day, bro, a joke is a joke. They're words, my nigga. How you gonna get hurt by words? They're words, bro. They're not. I'm not physically hurt. I use words and you use your hands. One of them is gonna leave a fucking mark, bro. Right? Number two, her having alopecia is. I see what Dudley's talking about. Oh, everybody's treating her like she has cancer. Yeah, you're bald, but it's not like you're the worst kind of bald. Because being bald from cancer is a bitch. Goddamn. Like that means you're dying and everything is dying. So it's not like alopecia is not life threatening. That's what he means by like people treating. It's not like she's not gonna lose her life, right? Yeah, you lost your hair. You had beautiful hair. I get it, Jerron. You're pushing out your shit right now, bro. Imagine just like one day you just wake up and this shit is just falling out. You would be upset.
Hey,
you wouldn't
hold on. Knock on that wood behind you, bro. Please. Man, please, bro. I can't. That's all I got right now.
I get it. Like, so you wouldn't want somebody to make a joke. You wouldn't want niggas to make jokes about that, especially like if like your hair was a big part of your identity. I get that. You wouldn't want people to make jokes about that. But at the end of the day, a comedian's job is to make jokes, bro. That is what he gets paid to do. You might not like the joke, but that does not give you the right to get up there and put your hands on him. He never touched you. If he touched you, cool. But he didn't touch you, bro. He just said words. You as a comedian, Will Smith, just go back and just make a joke. Bro, like let's have a roast off. But to point that to escalate to violence, my nigga, that means there's something in you to the point of like, remember how we were saying, oh, he looked like he was laughing, he was enjoying it. Because as a comedian, even when y'all niggas make jokes about me, like because I make jokes also, I'm like, I can appreciate a good, well-structured joke. Even if it's at my own expense. Right? Huh? Yeah, a little bit. It's back. I can accept like even if it's about me, if it's made and like if it's like it has a good setup and a good punchline. If it's funny, it's fucking funny. I'm not gonna lie to you. I laugh at my shit. But like to get mad at you to the point where like, yo, don't joke about this shit about me, bro. Everything is like that's the thing. Like people don't realize the more you try to control something, the less control you have of it.
She should have never came to the show bald then. That's what you're saying.
She should
have put on a hat, boy.
She had options to wear a wig.
She could have wore a
or she could have been going to Easter Sunday and wearing them big ass hats, bro. Them Easter Sunday hats.
Could have did that.
Block everybody behind her, bro. But like the point, the fact that like he felt like okay, maybe because like, we don't have that angle. This is straight speculation. He laughs. He's not laughing. He feels like, oh shit. Because he laughed, he has to overcorrect, right? Because if he didn't laugh, and he probably wouldn't have slapped him. It's because he laughed and she's seen that, so she's gonna get mad and be like, "Oh, you think that nigga's funny? No, I don't think he's funny. I'm gonna show you he's not funny." Like that's my personal opinion.
That's a divorce. That's a divorce on the way,
bro. First of all, they should have been divorced after she was getting dick down by July. But still,
August.
That was the joke.
August.
Well, if you haven't noticed, 3 niggas corrected the non-funny joke.
I had to correct it, bro. I'm sorry. I wasn't gonna let it slide.
I tried. You see, I try to make jokes. That doesn't make them funny. But right, I'm gonna finish off real quick.
I'm weak.
The whole thing is like, bro. I believe he saw that she is angry. He laughed. He goes to overcorrect. You know, like when you're fucking up, like when you're drifting in the sun, you go try to overcorrect your car. I'm like, and then you fuck around and end up on the hot and like halfway through the fucking thing. I'm like, that's what I'm.
Oh my god, bro!
I feel bad. I really do feel bad for Will Smith.
I do feel bad for him too.
That's a toxic relationship. It's to the point where they bring up clippets of him and Jada talking about how he spent 3 years for her 40th birthday party, and all she said was, "This birthday is a representation of Will." Will genuinely loved this girl, and this girl's still open to the streets.
I
feel like she don't appreciate it. I feel like you don't appreciate it. Okay, a man did that for you, bro. Are you telling me you're really gonna come out?
For real?
Yeah, like,
probably gonna be like, "Yo, I never wanted."
You correct him.
Like damn, bro.
You correct him in private. No, defend him in public, bro. Like correct him in private, because that's
exactly, bro.
Brian, do you remember that scene in Snowfall? I know, John, you're not here, but it was Franklin and what's his name? Leon. And Manboy. Leon said some fucked up shit with Manboy. He defended him like in front of Manboy, but as soon as he got to the car,
you better say that speech word for word, nigga. I love that speech.
As soon as he got back to the car, bro, ain't nobody around. Boy, I built this shit brick by brick, and I ain't gonna let you tear it down because you don't like the way a nigga talk. Yeah, that's how you do it. You defend him in public, you scold him in private. Because that's how you act. But like when you're scolding,
do it again.
Nigga said, "Do it again."
Brick by brick, and I.
No. Go start when he says stop.
He got too much pressure on him now.
He said, stop the car. What? Pull the car over. He's like, Leah. Damn, I don't remember all I remember is the brick by brick, and then he says, "I ain't gonna let you tear something that I built by hand because you don't like the way a nigga talk. The way a nigga talks to you. That's it. The way a nigga talk to you. But bro, defend in public, scold in private. That's what we really. That's what. So I really wanted to use this like the Will Smith shit as a jumping point. Mm-hmm. To talk more broadly about like relationships in general, right? Yeah. Because like we're saying, like this is an ideal toxic relationship. We can see it before our eyes. Because last thing on this Will Smith shit, I didn't watch the Red Table Talk, but I heard like when they was on it, like she was basically emasculating the nigga, basically saying like, oh, he wasn't satisfying her, and that's why she needed to go do it. I haven't watched it myself, so I don't know. Like, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I heard the same thing too. But I ain't gonna lie though. Wait, hold on, my fault. I ain't gonna lie though. How you get mad at niggas for making fun of you when you putting your whole fucking business out there? Hey, what the hell? You think people? You literally put it on the internet where trolls fucking live and do this shit for a living, and you think people are not gonna troll you, bro?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. They've been in the business for a while. I don't really
30 years, bro. 30 years.
I think there's more to it than just what we see. I think Chris Rock and Jada definitely do got some extra.
Yeah, I
beef
mean, like,
going
yeah,
on.
because like
I'm not even talking about that. I'm not even talking about that.
because like they had the beef from back in the from like a couple years ago when he made fun of her for not even being invited to the Oscars. Like, how you gonna boycott? Yeah, that chick can't. Yo, he's like Jada boycotting the Oscars is like me boycotting Rihanna's panties. You were never invited to me.
Yeah, wasn't that last year he took a shot at her last year with that?
No, that was 2016. That was the year everybody was boycotting. Bro, that was the funniest shit. He's like, it's like me denying, saying I don't want to go to Rihanna's. Like, bro, you wasn't invited to begin with. Like, how are you gonna decline something like I didn't even want you to do? Okay. So, talk with toxic relationships, right? Because like we hear that shit a lot nowadays, right? But the time
it's not toxic relationships; it's failing relationships. Let's use the correct term.
Failing relationships, because because there's a lot of relationships out there like where we see like, oh, it looks like it's all good on the outside, but on the inside it's really hell, right? And I really think a lot of like, even though like we live in a feminist post-modern world where everybody's supposed to be equal, I'm gonna say it, I don't care, the men takes a lot of responsibility. Like they lead a lot in most relationships. The men that takes a lot of leads, right? So the way like you are as a man in your relationship, I feel like it's gonna reflect on your woman, right? So let's say you're in a relationship with a woman and then you're saying, oh my God, she's like this, she's always like this. A lot of these guys, they don't take a look at themselves. Am I the one that made her like this? I want to open up the floor to you guys to hear your opinion. Like, what do you guys think about, guys who feel like they women ain't up to par, but when they're not up to par also on their part. They're not doing their part, but they're expecting the girl to do their part.
Personally, man, I think that's fucked up shit. But hey, some women are out there probably don't have self-confidence, which also as men, probably in the same situation as well. We're just gonna take shit like that. Unfortunately, that's how it is.
Real quick. Before we speak, life is a spectrum. So there's no one size fits all things. But when we're talking here, we're not talking about any specific person or any one, because we understand there's nuances to this shit. We're talking in a broad, general term. We're not specifying, like this is how it is for everyone. No, we understand that there are relationships that are better than others. We understand that some of them are worse. We're here to talk about the majority, like, right? Because like let's say 10% is the best, 10% is the worst. I'm here to talk about the 80%. That's where we're gonna focus on. But go ahead, Almighty.
Yeah. Wait, what you said before? I forgot my train of thought.
How men, right? We're viewed as leaders. Like we're supposed to be like able to lead our significant others and stuff and certain things. But a lot of us like fail in that to the point where they blame their significant others for not being up a certain way. Like, oh, she's not doing this for me. I gotta go outside and go get this. She's not doing this. I gotta go out and go do my own thing, right? But rather than seeing that maybe the problem is with me and I should take a better step, they like, what do you see? What do you guys think about that, basically?
Unfortunately, that's tough because some people just don't have no self-reflection, and so they don't even see their errors in their own ways and they blame people for their own mistake. So, unfortunately, that's
that was a great fucking answer. I am not even gonna lie to you. That caught me off guard. I was not expecting you to say that. That was beautiful. I agree. I agree with that. Right there. Can I tag in?
Yeah,
bro.
I'm getting that bitch. What you said, Dudley?
I said some people just don't have no self-reflection, man, and.
That's a fact. As human beings, no, it's very hard to look yourself in the mirror and say I'm at fault. And a relationship is a 2-player game. It's very hard to fucking do everything by yourself and then have your partner not do anything. That's just horrible. If your partner's not doing something or not tagging along, it's what did you do wrong? Or how are you pushing this person away where this person doesn't want to help out? It may not be a question that makes sense, but it may be the right question for you to look at yourself and say, am I pushing this person away to make them feel like they're useless or they can't help me or X, Y, and Z? And that's powerful, because not even just relationship is just like a friendship. People gravitate to you based on your conversations. The only thing is just more sexual. If everything at the end of the day, reflect back at yourself. If people, when they talk to you, their voice turns into a negative, you're a negative person. If you talk to people and they voice uplifts and everyone's happy, you're a positive person. It's just some small shit like that. Small shit like that.
What I think it is that the right two people with each other, bro, they bring the
pause.
I think your mic is acting up again, man.
Yeah, hold on.
Again?
Is it your mic that's doing that? Or is it
it's probably the internet. Probably that, yeah.
It's probably...
Or his computer's using too much power.
Wait, did you plug in the Ethernet cable?
Or the computer using too much power. Nah, I was plugging on this one.
It's not internet. It's definitely too much power being used.
Yeah,
it's probably the computer using too much power.
Do you have any applications open in the background besides Discord?
Hold on, let me. Nah, open this up.
Yeah, you need to up your RAM.
But yeah, man.
But go ahead. We'll listen to your speedrun talk. Oh, listen.
I'm weak. This nigga cordial, bro.
Bro, the shit be speedrunning after.
When you watch a Chinese movie?
Yeah, exactly. Yo, the word, the mouth be like, yo, he be on a whole different scene, and you already like, how? Like, go ahead.
Yo, what?
We'll try it. Trust me, we'll try it.
Now I'm gonna have to use the other laptops and.
No, like say what you gotta say. I'll try to like translate it afterwards.
What I was saying is that when the right two people with each other, they bring the best out of each other. So it's like, as it goes back to what Brian was saying, and when he was saying, if you're doing enough to help that person do better in their life as well. So it's just, I feel like when the right two people with each other, they bring the best out of each other.
Okay. Yeah, I got it. Trust me, I got it.
This
all right. So
hold on. This nigga gotta be fucking trucks, nigga, to go back to the past to catch all that, nigga.
Nigga, they in the same house, bro. Nigga, that was in the next room. He heard everything he said, bro.
Did you hear his bad joke though? This nigga Cardio gotta be trunks to go back to the past to hear what he said. That's what you said.
I said to catch all that.
I'm weak.
Bad. All right, so basically what
I'm gonna try this.
I know, but I gotta repeat it for the anybody who couldn't hear it on the thing. Basically, what he
didn't hear it on the stream.
So basically, what he's trying to say is like, when two people are right for each other, they tend to bring out the best in each other, right? So like when you're in a like Brian was saying, when you're in a relationship with somebody, it's supposed to be like we're both pushing each other to be our ultimate selves, right? So if you're not in a place that is challenging you to change who you are and like better yourself every single day, like what is you really doing, right? Every relationship, not sexual, friendship, like with your parents, with anybody, every relationship should be challenging you in some sort of way to make you grow and to be in a better place, or else you're just gonna be stagnant. And when you're stagnant, you're not moving. You're just doing the same shit over and over and over. And this is when. What's that thing called? Like when you the same, not consistency. You get complacency. That's when that kicks in, and then you start realize, yo, bro, I really do nothing. I hate my life and everything because you don't feel challenged, right? Now let's focus on like more like domestic relationships where like boyfriend, girlfriend, right? Let's say you're in a relationship with somebody and you see yourself like being with this person.
PC real quick.
You see yourself in a place with like in the future with this person, right? And if you know like you are the more dominant part of the relationship, like you bring a lot more to the table. Your job is to be like, how can I bring her to my level or bring this other person to my level, right? Because I have this amount of knowledge, I have this amount of stuff. But if you're in a relationship where you have this much and your significant other has this much, it's never gonna be equal. You guys are always it's never gonna last, right? Because you're supposed to be like when two people are right for each other, like Jerron says, you two are constantly pushing each other up. You're constantly one-upping each other because, like, that's how we're trying to make each other better. So the main question about, how some men, they don't elevate their women, right? Rather than they bring them down type shit. They're like, oh no, you can't be doing this because you are my girl. You can't. I'm like, but when you're limiting somebody from the experiences of the world, right? Now you're trying to tell them like, this is the only place, this is the only source you can get this information. But this isn't the only source that has this information. Because now you're trying to limit her, you limit them to only be with you. I'm like, bro, but there's a lot out there we're not seeing. And I'm not talking about like be with you like, sexual. I'm talking about like in terms of like having conversations or like learning from other people. Mm-hmm. So I want to, because like I know a lot of men who are like this with their women, where like they treat them like basically second class, where like if they going somewhere, they girlfriend don't gotta know shit, and like that causes a what do you call it, a loop, right? Because now you're gonna be, let's say you're going out and you don't want to tell your girl shit because why, like she don't have to know where I'm going. Now you're gonna create that mistrust in her because like she doesn't know what you're doing out there, and then now she's gonna be jealous and always going through your shit, and that is gonna be creating more troubles. All because you didn't want to tell her where you were going because why should I have to? It's about like when you're in a relationship, it's no
about communication.
Not only about communication, it's not about being considerate, right? Because you gotta understand, like if you just leave and they don't know where you are, anything is possible in this world, bro. And you're not responding to anything is possible. So just be hey, I'm going down here real quick. I'll be right back. It's that simple. I want to hear what you guys have, because like I might be just doing it because like that was something like I experienced personally where somebody told me, oh yeah, I'll be gone for days and my girl don't need to know shit. I'm like, what? What do you mean? Like, bro, you realize like, and then he'd be like, oh yeah, but she's always trying to track my phone. I'm like, you're the reason why she's doing that. Because you're gone for days without letting her know where you're going, so she feels like she has to track your phone now. So if you would just did the simple thing of just, hey babe, I'm going down to the quarter store real quick, I'll be right back. I want to hear what you guys have to say though.
Well, me personally, I can't speak on that matter since I'm still in the streets. But y'all niggas can talk about it.
Yo, bro, Dudley just got all the best answers tonight. Yo.
Nigga, you funny as fuck. So you the type of nigga to go somewhere and not use Google Maps. That's basically what I'm saying.
Bro, because I will walk.
You'll figure it out. That's what you are. You'll figure it out type of nigga. I don't know how. I mean, shit. At the end of the day, what you're saying is facts. It's consideration. You if you fucking are with someone and they go outside and they don't let you know where they're going for hours. That's red flags. Cause now I'm an overthinker. Now I'm gonna start thinking about scenarios. Now I'm gonna start thinking about where you went, why you went there, why you ain't tell me what's going on. Now I can't trust you, and I can't lie to you. The minute that thought pops in my head, I'm out of there. That's just me personally, cause I'm not dealing with that. I don't have the mental strength to put that as a priority in my head. So if I'll bring it up one time and say, yo, we gonna fix this, or is this something you plan on doing consistently? If the answer is not yes, we're looking to fix it, then you gotta go. That's just, I wouldn't even waste too much time on that one.
Jerron, you can speak. I told you, we'll translate you, bro.
My fault, man. We made this nigga uncomfortable to talk.
Bro, I'm trying to download this on my laptop.
This thing is fully on another computer. All right, so you do that then.
Bro, I'm trying, bro.
All right, so
just let me know if it's bad or not, then I'll stop.
No, you're good for now.
I wonder can he share his video and also be on his phone on the Discord? Because I think if he's on his phone, maybe it's better. I don't know.
Doesn't the phone allow you to use your video?
Yeah, it does, but like it wouldn't be set up like the way.
Yeah, it does.
Oh yeah, the mic. Yeah.
No, I mean he would use his AirPods. He could use his AirPods for his phone though.
I mean, I am using my AirPods, but I have the mic to pick up the audio.
Oh, the AirPods is for the
to listen to us.
It's to hear you. Yeah. But as I said, I'm gonna talk. What in regards to what you just said, I feel like it goes back. That kind of goes back to communication, though, because it's like, as you say, if you're going somewhere and you don't tell me, or you're going for, as Brian said, for hours, you don't say where you're going, that's then going to lead to the insecurity and all that. Those small things that you might think is not that big of a deal is what eventually leads to females now not trusting a nigga, because it's like, I don't know where you at, you don't tell me where you're going, and then now what's gonna happen? And now niggas is gonna be like, it's like, yo, why you always bothering me? Why you always pressing me, trying to figure out where I'm going, where I'm doing this, where I'm doing that? And then, but he don't realize that if you just simply said where you're going, when you're going, all of this problem could have been avoided, and all of this shit leads to just developing a lot of insecurity in the females. No trust is gonna be in the relationship, and at the end of the day, it's just gonna be a relationship falling apart. So I feel like if people just understand that, you know, a small communication like that goes a long way. It's gonna help the relationships a lot. But people, when they privacy, and I feel like sometimes it's like privacy is good in a relationship, but when you're in a relationship at the same time, it's only to a certain extent. I feel like privacy when you're in a relationship becomes it's a two-person thing at this point. It's not just my privacy and your privacy, because like, we're together. What are you hiding? Like, what do you want to keep private? What type of secrets are you hiding that you want to keep private that you can't tell me where you're going and shit like that?
That's a fact. Yeah. All right, so real quick, just to summarize.
I don't know if none of that came out, by the way.
Just to summarize real quick, what he's saying is like how he's just agreeing and saying, you know, the whole thing of like stepping out and like letting your significant other know where you're going, it's a major thing because it creates that trust. Like, I can trust you to tell me this, like, and like it's the small things, like, because let's say you start doing, like, a guy is doing that a lot, and the females is obviously gonna press you. Hey, like Brian, it's not even like you know, strictly for females. Like Brian said, like, he would like personally, hey, where have you been for these hours and hours and hours? But he's like, that's the type of shit that really builds up in like in your mind, like, especially like because, you know, traditionally females are the more emotional sex. They are more likely to create these wild scenarios in their heads, right? Is he out here fucking? Is he out here cheating? Is this nigga dead? Did he get shot by the cops because he's black? That's some shit that goes through people's head. And like when somebody can't realizes that this is what you're doing to this person, that really fucks it up. So I want to use that to lead into this point, though. How you ever realize when two people are in a relationship for a long period of time, they pick up certain attributes from one another, right? Yeah. So now let's say you've been in a relationship with this girl, and every time you go out, you never tell her shit. You just go out for hours. Sooner or later, she's gonna start doing the same thing to you, bro. And then you're gonna sit there and be like, "Oh, bitches ain't shit. All they ever do." Like, bro, you're the reason that it got to this point, right? Because if you had established it in the beginning of your relationship, because like in the beginning of my relationship, here's what was established. Every time I get home, I let her know I'm home, right? Every time I'm home. So if I would leave her house, babe, I'm home. That happens to this day, type shit. Like if we're ever in different cities, babe, I got it to the place safe, type shit, because that's how it was been established, and she does the same thing, right? But if it was on some every time I would go and I would never do that shit, like, hey, whatever, you don't gotta worry about me about getting home, and you would just see me the next day, right? And then she starts going on, I'm like, hey, you never tell me you got home. I'm like, bro, that's not something we ever do. Like your significant other picks up on certain things that you do and start matching that. Because like my girl, she has her mouth is as reckless as mine now. She'll yell like, because I'm a reckless ass nigga. So my girl became reckless.
So you telling me if I got a girl, my girl gonna ghost me?
I mean, I don't think she was ever your girl if she ghosted you.
Nah, cause I be ghosting niggas.
I mean, if you're gay, that's one thing, but I don't think the girl's gonna make a difference.
That's tough.
With
Niggas say
what's
I'm
going
gay.
on.
That's crazy.
No,
That's crazy.
I want to take it. I know you made it's a joke question, but let's take it on a serious note, right? What do you mean by ghosting?
I just be chilling. Y'all niggas know. Sometimes I just need a break from the internet or break in general. I get chilling.
That. So let's say you get with a girl, right? And you don't let her know this is what I be doing. Sometimes I just need a quick break. I just be chilling. It's nothing serious, right? Y'all dating for 2 months. Out of the blue, you just go missing for 3 days. The bitch she has the right to be like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
I feel like I would tell people.
And then I get it.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna join back on my phone.
Oh, for like 2 seconds. You sound so much better for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna join back on my phone.
I bet.
We'll be right back.
Wait, continue.
No, let him get back.
Wait, what happened to my...
Are we cutting this part out?
I mean, Dudley said...
Just continue, bro. Just continue. Because I'm not editing it out.
So,
He's here.
Mm-hmm. So, Dudley, let's say you're with this girl for 2 months, and I know it's not... You probably... But I want to use this as like a hypothetical. Right? You're with her for about 2 months and everything, and you get one of those like weekends where you feel like you don't want to talk to anyone. Right? And he doesn't know that because you did not communicate with her about that. And then you just come back on Monday, be like, hey, babe. And then like with no explanation, with no excuse, with nothing, acting like everything's cool. Right? And then she's going to be like, yo, what the fuck? She's flipping out. And then you're going to be like, yo, bro, why you always tripping? Like, why you every time it's always something with you? You don't realize that you're the problem. And then let's say 3 months down the line, she just fucks around and goes ghost for 2 days. You can't not be like, oh, fuck this bitch. What the fuck is she? No, because you're the one that established that in the beginning of the relationship. That it's perfectly fine to go ghost for a couple of days. Whatever you established in the beginning of the relationship is gonna like trickle down throughout the whole rest of the relationship unless you nib it in the bud. Be like, hey, we got to really talk about this shit. And like, this is and sometimes it gets too late. Cause like, let's say something like niggas already got comfortable with a certain routine. Let's say you found out the nigga been fucking other bitches, right? And you always just be like, it's okay. It always takes him back. You're not gonna like on the 5th time, you're not gonna tell him, babe, okay, like seriously, you really just start fucking these bitches. He's gonna be like, you know what? You're right. No, cause he's already has that habit of, I'm gonna just fuck these bitches, but now you just won't know about it. So the whole thing of like, bro, who the person you are in your relationship, it affects your partner. Like your partner becomes a reflection of you. So if you think your partner ain't shit, it's probably because you ain't shit. And like Brian was saying earlier, let's say like you're doing everything in your relationship and your partner is doing nothing. Maybe it's time like you don't think like the questions like, damn, what am I doing wrong? Because the first thing we as humans like, damn, what is she doing wrong? Why is she not doing? What am I not doing right? Am I educating her in the right way? Am I showing her the things that I know that would help benefit her? Am I doing this? Am I doing that? Right? Because if you're not, that's probably why your girl ain't doing nothing, or not on the same timing as you. We as men, like we have to be able to like set better examples for ourselves and like be better in these relationships to the point where we won't have to go on the fucking stage to smack a nigga just to make our girl happy.
Weak. I am weak. Nigga brought that shit back in full circle.
Of course. That's a good joke.
Go ahead. Finish the sentence, nigga.
That's a callback.
This nigga Brian is not impressed. I am
at
weak.
all.
I was just looking at this part happen for like 10 minutes.
You know that nigga American Top Model? The fucking the nigga that's just not happy. No, not the gay one. The nigga that's not happy about anybody performing.
I promise you, I only watch America's Next Top Model when I was a kid. And all I remember was
Simon. I think that's his name. Simon.
Nigga, that's American Idol.
Well.
No, that's American. Isn't that America Got Talent?
No, it's American. Simon started off on American Idol, but he has all of the other shows though.
Dudley said, moved on.
Right. He's right. What can I say? He's right.
I can't put my camera on this.
No idea.
No, it's showing my bed. How do I flip
Are
it?
you on Discord?
Oh, never mind. Found it. I got it.
Screaming. But
Yeah, because I'm on my
America's
I'm on
Next
my
Top
phone.
Model was with Tyra Banks. Oh my god, I love that show. My sister.
Tyra Banks.
Some bad bitches. Yeah. America's Next Top Model.
Wait, how's the audio through this?
Fire.
Alright, I'm never going back on my computer.
Better.
Way better.
I think Almighty was speaking.
Nah, I was just
So
agreeing with you.
basically, though, what I get from all of this, though,
Yo, John, just move your camera a little bit more to your no, other way. Which way?
To your left.
Yeah.
I swear it hasn't even moved it in.
Raise your left hand. Raise your left hand.
This nigga just.
It's right here.
Yeah, so move it to that way. Yeah.
I am, but it's because it's standing on the.
You got it still. So move your body. Move your body a little bit to the right. No, move your body a little bit to the right. Yeah. Censor yourself a little bit more.
That good? That good?
Fucking, yeah, you're good, nigga.
That good?
That nigga got OCD, bro. Because it was. I see no difference.
Because it's on a stand, and I can't really twist the stand.
Because it's his shoulders, bro. That's really blowing my mind right now. I can't see the rest. That's really like fucking with my head.
Is it good though? Where's that now? Yeah. So basically, though, what I think about this whole thing is that at the end of the day, we're the cause of our own downfall. Because if we just treat the females the way we want to get treated, or if females, because it goes on both sides as well. Because there's females doing the same thing that niggas is doing.
Yeah, we're men. We're gonna talk about like what we can. I don't want to talk for females. Like they can talk for themselves. Let's talk.
But yeah, at the end of the day, it's like if we just properly just communicate with them the way we want them to communicate with us in the end, all those problems, I feel like all relationship problems for the most part is avoidable. The main ones, especially like the trust issues and stuff like that, I really do feel like all of those are caused because of just a lack of communication between the two people. And it's just, if all of that, I feel like a relationship that's built with trust, bro, really is gonna go a long way. Because like you could have that girl so comfortable with you, bro, you could then ask wake up and just go a whole day and she'll just be like, yeah, he's fine. I'm not worried about anything at all. But like, the moment you give your girl a reason not to trust you, I kid you not, bro, you go in the shower, you go take a piss at 3 o'clock in the morning, she think you're talking to another girl on the phone.
I'm weak.
And it gets to that point when you don't communicate properly. And that's the thing but people don't realize that, and then they get upset. What happened, Dudley?
Now, sometimes, true, but sometimes some girls just come in the relationship with extra baggage, and then she just put that shit on you.
From the last nigga! Because the last nigga fucked her up so bad, she has no idea what the fuck to do, and you just came as her knight in shining armor with the cape on your back, because you Captain Saberho.
But I see what you're saying, that they came with baggage, but that's the thing, you know what you're getting into, because I'm pretty sure you knew about those. That's why the whole dating stage, you get to know the person and you know about those baggage before you agreed, all right, yo, we're gonna do this relationship. So if you seen the baggage and you understand what you're getting into, you can't complain 3, 4, 5 months down the line, yo, bro, this girl be doing too much. No, I understand that, yeah, she should eventually get comfortable with you to a point where she, start developing that trust. But you also got to make sure that you're doing your part.
You're building a place worth of trust. Like you
got to build
it. You can't ask me to fucking come perform on your stage and don't have a stage for me to perform on. Mm-hmm. Right? What the fuck was that? Fire Festival? Like, bro, like if you're not harboring a safe place for her.
Is that a joke?
Yeah.
It
was definitely a good one because like
I ain't gonna hold you. I never heard. I know.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This nigga Brian not fucking with your joke tonight.
Wait, y'all didn't hear about Fire Festival?
Yes, we heard about it, bro. It was just I chuckled. It was funny, but I chuckled, nigga. I gave you recognition, nigga. What more do you need, nigga?
You having some stinkers tonight, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they always
definitely having some stinkers tonight, bro.
I'll bring it down a couple levels. But whole point is, right, you can't ask the girl to feel comfortable in a place that's not comfortable, bro. It's like telling me to stay clean in a fucking house full of dirt. It's not possible. Like, you gotta build that place, you gotta build that trust, you gotta build that foundation, right? Mm-hmm. To the point where you don't even ask her, hey, do you want to be comfortable? She feels like, oh my God, he's been so accommodating. I can feel like, you know, I do have all this extra baggage from my old relationship, but I can see that, okay, maybe it's a little bit different this time, right? I can start to really let go of some of that baggage I have because, right? Why do some women have baggage? It's like baggage is shit you're bringing in from your old relationship, right? Because your old nigga wasn't shit. That's why all these women, oh, niggas ain't shit. Because you just keep fucking with the same bum ass niggas that don't fucking want to value you. They all start off with the same. They have one intention. They just trying to bust they nut.
Bro. Yo, you know the ones that be getting me tight, bro? The ones that be dating the hood niggas already got 5 baby mamas, bro.
And then you want me, and then you think he's gonna be faithful to you?
Why you think they're
faithful
gonna
to the 4 other ones?
Like, why you think they're gonna make a difference with you?
He's still fucking them.
And then they always like, oh, I always attract the same type of niggas. It's like, keep going after the same type of niggas. Where's the
self-reflection? Where's the self?
That's what it is. It's like, you keep going after the same type of niggas, and that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of the shit is self-harm. Like, you're literally committing self-harm right now. You keep chasing the same type of niggas, you're gonna get hurt the same time. It's the same shit that's gonna happen. Like, you gotta just. And another one that be getting me tight, bro. People don't like. I see a lot of girls saying, "Oh, what you think about dating somebody younger than you?" Because I see a lot of girls that are, "Oh, I can't fuck with young niggas. I want a nigga that's in the, you know, grown, ready to get a family and shit."
Jerron, real quick, this is something that's really been bothering me for.
Wait, what was the question?
What do we think about these girls?
What do you think about females that be like they can't fuck with young niggas? Because there's a lot of girls. We all are 23, 24. There's a lot of girls that gonna be like, "Yo, they can't fuck with niggas like us. We're too young."
Mind you, they 28. Like 28, 27, like, oh, you too young for me. Like,
I ain't gonna hold on. Wait till they're 30, nigga.
Yeah, half of them don't even have their life situated either. Half of them don't even have their life situated, but they jacking. They don't want to fuck with a young nigga. But yeah, your life is still not situated, bro.
I'm gonna lie, bro. I feel like girls are are more entitled until they get a certain age, until they realize how fucking cruel the world is, bro. Because niggas at a young age, once you turn 20, you realize the world don't give a fuck about you. You gotta go get your bag to get what you want, bro. And women, they are born with their natural shit, because they like 18, 20. No matter who, rich niggas, broke niggas, no matter what class nigga will come talk to them, bro. Like, you just sometimes don't realize their value until it's too late.
I want to stick on this 18 shit real quick, because I want to go back to what Jerron said. This shit's been bothering me for years. What are these men? Because I'm gonna blame the men. I'm not gonna even blame the girls at this point. What is it with these grown ass 25, 26, 30, 35 fucking with these 18-year-olds? What is going on here? Right? Like, have you fucked up like your own age dating pool so bad that you gotta go and literally like try to attract people who wasn't even born when you was running the game you was running? Because, like, if you realize it, like, it's something I want to like study their psychology, because this doesn't make sense, bro. For you to be 30 and for you to be chasing straight 20-year-olds, right? Because are you telling me you're trying to build something with them? No, because you're just trying to fuck, right? And then it goes back to this thing about John saying, oh, these 18 they want to feel somebody like, oh, who's a little bit more older. Trust me, these niggas know this. And they will take advantage of you every single fucking time, bro. Every time. They know that young women, they are attracted to older men. So they use that shit. These girls with their daddy issues, with whatever issues they have, these men are predators, bro. There's no way you're telling me you were 24 and you was with a 17-year-old and you only had sex after she turned 18. Yeah, okay. Okay, you are a predator, bro.
Okay.
So that shit really blows my mind, bro. How are you like so much older, right? Because there is like, you know, you can be with somebody who's older than you. That's not the point. But to strictly say, oh, I only want somebody who is this much older, you got to be able to hear yourself. What are you really saying? Like that there's nobody your age that's gonna, bro. Like. Oh, bro, that this shit irks my soul. Like it irks my soul, bro. Like, you're really telling me like there's no 30-year-old woman that's really has the time to hear your bullshit. So you gotta go spit your game at 18-year-old. What's that fucking line? I get old. Like, I did what I love about high school girls. I get older, they stay the same age. That is rape, bro. That is verbal rape. Talking about Matthew McConaughey, he said that in one of his movies. He's like, I love the thing I love about college girls. I get older, they stay the same age. I was like, what? Like niggas peaked at 18, so all they want to do is fuck 18-year-olds. My fault.
Nigga been holding that shit for a while, boy.
Bro, I cannot stand because, like, bro, for me, like that's bro, it's crazy. It's the ones that piss me off the most is like when they've known the girl for a minute, like right before, like let's say they know her from even the age of 12, bro.
That's disgusting.
Then they turn 18, and as soon as they turn 18, bro, they start on some. Oh yeah, bro, Kylie Jenner and Tyga, that was one of them because like I think they started dating at like 16, 17.
Yeah, I said
and
that. Nah, my fault. What I was saying, I thought this nigga was doing a scouting report. That's what I was saying.
Nah, bro, what you call it? Like that is weird. I'm like, bro, you met her as a child and you was a grown ass man, bro. That means you've been through the life.
Tyga was 17 and she was 16.
No. Tyga was like in his 20s and she was 16, 17 when they started dating. Tyga was in his 20s. He already had his kid with Amber Rose. Tyga was already established, bro. Cause Kylie Jenner's our age, bro. She's 23. I mean, she turned 18 the same year we turned 18. Tyga been out for a minute. We was listening to Tyga back in Rack City, bitch, Bedrock Middle School. We was listening to fucking Tyga. And she grew up in the same timing as we did, idolizing this older much nigga, and you're gonna take it, but you know they ain't have sex until she turned 18. Officially, they reported. Okay, yeah, okay, buddy. That's not that is disgusting. Like we gotta do better. Like Dudley, this is the baggage these girls coming with, right? She's 18. She just fucked with this 30-year-old who only use her for the pussy. Ain't give a fuck about her, and then threw her through the trash. And then now she's gonna be like, oh my god, all niggas ain't shit, all men ain't shit. Because I decided to go fuck with a nigga 12 years my senior who has like, bro, like what, like that's what I'm trying to, like, what do you really think this nigga sees a future with you, bro? You know you're like you just graduated high school, bro. This nigga's been in the world for a minute. You know he's a whore. You know what he's doing, and you really think, yeah, but I'm the one that's gonna change him. I got the magical pussy. Yeah.
I understand with the 18 years old. Yeah, that's fucked up. What about the 22 years old women that date older men? How you feel about that?
No different.
Yeah, that's a little different. Like, cause like 22, you have something. Like 20, so most people like 22.
What do they have at 22?
Like let's say like at 22, you like that's 4 years. If you went to college, that's at least 4 years of college. So you got the college experience. You got to see something of the world. Like, because me at 22, like what you call it, I had dropped out after a year. When niggas started working, we started like building something. We started like learning more about yourself, bro. At 18, we ain't like niggas was like, oh yeah, we finally 18, we legal. John, we ain't no shit. Like compared to what we know now, especially about finances and about all these other things, I'm like, yo, this is what we got to be doing. If we had known that shit at 18, we would have been a different beast, right? But it's because like a little bit older we're starting, like we still have a lot to fucking learn. That's the thing. Like, and when you're a nigga who's in his fucking 40s trying to talk to a 20-year-old, bro, you've already lived her life.
There's a reason behind it. There's no way you just wake up one morning and say, I'm gonna purposely fuck with 20-year-olds with no agenda behind it, vice versa with women. They mostly when I hear these fucking dumb bitches talk nowadays, they say, "Oh, I'm gonna look for a sugar daddy so he can pay my car note." Like, bitch, you got no money. Just say that. Just say that. So there's a reason why an older nigga is targeting a younger girl, maybe because she wants to be the first one to have sex with her or do something. Long story short, at the end of the day, I know there is a reason. It's not just the
power dynamic. The power dynamic.
I don't know what the hell that means.
So no cap. So when you're older gentleman, you're most likely more established. Let's take like the sugar daddy example. She relies on you for income. She relies on you to pay her shit. So you hold the power in that situation, right? So if you decide you're not getting your car paid this month, repo man, come get this shit. Because like as a older man, you have a lot more power over a young. It's the same thing as an adult. I'm gonna pass it to you, Dudley. As an adult has over a child, bro. Mm-hmm. When you speak to the child listens because they understand. Oh, you're the adult. You understand more. So when you're 40, 50, and you're dating a 25-year-old who's just now getting into the world and just now creating her own experiences, bro, and you've already seen shit. You've already been married, divorced, with 3 kids, so you already know what's out there, type shit. You know, like what they want, what she wants, and how to manipulate her and give. You know, like give her a little bit now, and then she's gonna keep coming back, bro. Like niggas, like. Who's been doing this shit, they've been doing this shit for a minute. It's like Brian said, niggas ain't just wake up one day, oh, I want to fuck a 20-year-old. No, you've been thinking about this shit for a while, bro. But Dudley, go ahead.
What if you call they doing the same thing too, though? Because well, not all of them, but most women usually try to target sugar daddies out there. It's just...
One thing about women, bro, they don't do nothing that didn't come with a plan, bro. They already strategically came up with a plan. They mentally planned it out. They don't come in blind to nothing at all.
Especially with a sugar daddy.
Especially when it comes to targeting another man.
Yeah, because like, bro.
Well, first, whoa. I don't want to sound ignorant. I don't want to be clipped on TikTok, actually. Let me actually set this. One thing that I've seen from the women I spoke to, when they see someone, they already jotted out the idea. They already boom, 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 boom. There's a reason why I'm going after this. Boom, boom, boom. Either I want to see a future, or he has this, he can provide, or long term, this is the person I'm with. Majority of women that I've talked to have explained that scenario to me. Where am I going with this? I'm missing
real quick. Like
I had a whole game plan.
I'm gonna help you with that. A woman will know if she wants to fuck you in the first 10 seconds, bro. Like she would want to know like what she wants to do with you. Like if do I really see myself with this nigga? Am I really gonna give this the first like 10 seconds? Like if your impression on like how you give it to a woman, like because they determine that shit. Because like no woman is just not. Let me say I say no woman. Most women they're not just gonna give the pussy to just anybody, right? They gotta like actually see something in you for me to give you the pussy. So like Brian is saying like, oh, do I see myself with this shit long term? Do I see? Is this something that can provide for me? Oh yeah, okay, cool. I'll give you some pussy. Unfortunately, for most niggas, like, oh, is this shit gonna work? Yeah, it got a nice hole. Let me fuck it. For
most niggas, it's damn. Someone likes me. Okay, I'm gonna ride this shit out for as long as I can.
The psychology of men and women is not like 100% like like this and this. No, it's just a little bit more nuanced than we think. Like women, like it's just like I said, we're not talking about all women. Talking about speaking on like personal experiences and everything, right? It's to the point where you can like a woman will know like what she wants to do with you, like even if you haven't decided you want to do that shit with her, right? So let's say like she decides, okay, I want a sugar daddy. Yeah, I get that. I understand like what we're talking about. Like, she can like pick him out and be like and use the nigga because there are some devious ass women like Cardi B in that movie Hustlers. They some devious ass bitches. I'm not saying that they ain't.
Hold on, not only that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That bitch R. Kelly a nigga, she was getting celebrated, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Was it R. Kelly or that nigga that went to jail? The old nigga.
Bill Cosby?
Bill Cosby.
Yeah. That's Cardi. That's Cardi, nigga. Yeah. That's Cardi, nigga. Like she said she used to drug niggas and rob them.
And niggas was celebrating that shit, bro.
Yes, bitch. Yes, queen. Do you get the come up? But I say I drugged the bitch. You don't even need to know why. Nigga said you don't even need to know why I drugged the bitch. I just drugged her. That's it.
That's a fact. Like it should be the same punishment. I ain't gonna lie, but hey.
Bro,
it is
bro.
The more you realize this world.
If we're gonna get into this topic, bro, we're gonna be here all night. Well, let's not get into that topic of fairness. We're not gonna get in there because I know. What are we running at? What are we running at right now?
103.
103. So this is a good. I think it's a good place.
Let's clip it.
Bro, no, not shit, nigga. We gotta fucking end it properly. But
we didn't. There was no conclusion.
No, that's what I'm saying. This is the conclusion. I'm gonna create the conclusion. Like I did the intro.
Oh, you're gonna create the conclusion.
Yeah, I did the intro, like the body paragraphs and the.
Is that how a conclusion actually works?
Thank you, John. Thank you. He liked my little fucking English.
I'm tired of you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm tired of you for tonight with these jokes, boy. You've been knowing too much.
Listen, man. So I know we've talked about a lot, and like we've said a lot of like really things like not a lot of people might agree with, but we do, of course. This is a conversation we want to have with you guys, so we do, of course, want to know what your opinions are on the in the comments. Like me, I'm gonna say what I gotta say, and my niggas they're gonna say what they gotta say. But we do know there are a lot of varying opinions out there, so we want to see. Like, what do you got? Do you guys agree with some of what we said? Do you disagree? Like, we want to know. Like, we want to start a conversation, have an open conversation, because like we know.
What was the actual topic?
Why niggas ain't shit.
We didn't talk about that.
We did.
We strayed a little bit. We strayed. We talked about it for like 2 minutes and then.
Bro, the whole thing about like how men like we're supposed to be like the leaders in their relationship and like how they're fucking up like the communication and shit. That was the whole point of that. Like, it stays with the whole general topic of niggas ain't being shit. Remember the whole thing is clickbait. The whole title is clickbait. It's not really about why niggas ain't shit.
About why world ain't shit. How about that? If we're going clickbait, we might as well.
You said the world?
No, Will Smith ain't shit. If we're going about clickbait, nigga, we might as well go.
We don't know nothing about Will Smith to fucking use that shit as a title.
I know. I'm just joking, bro. I'm joking.
I feel like in general, the whole topic.
Alright, bro.
Nah, I'm joking.
I feel like in general, based on the whole topic that we discussed, it became more of relationship, like why relationship fails instead of why niggas ain't shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Relationship problems more than why.
Because like we talked about communication and like we could use that the Jada shit. Yeah, because that is
Will Smith and Jada relationship failing.
Yo, ET, chill.
What?
Entertainment Tonight.
Nah, fuck.
I should have used TMZ, but I forgot.
ET.
Bro. Entertainment Tonight, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah. We know, nigga. You missing, bro. You missing. That's what it is. You missing. Low key, bro. I wish I had my sound.
And then the nigga plays the wrong sport. And then the nigga plays the wrong sport, bro.
I am weak.
Listen, bro. Like I said, this is an open conversation we would love to have with you, our audience. Listen, we're gonna cut this one here today. We're gonna be back with another one real soon because everybody's getting situated. I have been moving around for like the past 3 months. That's why everything has just been so bad. But we are gonna be more consistent with it. We are gonna start doing some live streams so you guys can start, interacting with us live. We are gonna have some of these like the better parts cut up on TikTok in the coming weeks, but that's stuff like we want to have like planned out. And if you guys have any topics you want us to talk about, because we can take any topic and stretch it for an hour, gangster. All right, but I don't want to be the only one talking
you got one more joke for us, man? You got one more joke for us?
I'm gonna pass it over to my other host, and they'll take it off for the night.
Nah, man. Overall, it was a great night with the discussions and stuff. Unfortunately, ran into some problems with the mic and stuff. But we, as Cody said, we figured everything out one by one, day by day as well. So eventually, everything will be set up properly and we'll be running 100%. In the meantime, definitely just keep tuning in, and any topics or anything, just drop them in the comments below. Just reach out, so we could get into talking, because that's all we here to just chat.
Yeah,
give our opinions
on the No Name Podcast.
Facts, No Name Podcast, or just chat.
Free game podcast. How about that? Brian, you got anything to say or no?
Not really, man. Listen, let's not assume. We'll just keep it an open book discussion.
All right, but anyway, man, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below for what you want us to talk about to next, man. We usually just talk about shit, but today we had interesting things to talk about. Will Smith, niggas ain't shit. It is what it is, man. But anyways, we are